they're going to give us pills. I don't agree with that personally, you know.
So since you, it looks like you got a lot of things together, is there things that you struggle with, or things that you kind of are working on? Like for me, I'll say first, but I struggle on like for like something more superficial is like free food, or I feel like I was also raised to like always eat food that people give you, but sometimes that food's not good for you. You know what I mean? So food, attention from women, and general attention. That's kind of what I'm working on. Is there anything, and it can be very just chill, you know, like I'm just trying
Yeah.
not to like a thing is like bread and cheese. I love bread and cheese. So I'm working and Coca-Cola because I don't drink. Every once in a while it's cool to have a Coca-Cola with ice and it's just pure sugar, you know, it's just like crazy.
Yeah.
So is there anything you're kind of working on or you know?
Well, I'm always trying to find balance with, yeah, like, yeah, just drinking in general. Like I with food and drinking and like smoking weed and all that stuff. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna say to myself that I can't do any of it. Like, because then I'll be like, oh, I want to do it. So I
Yeah.
just kind of always find that moderation with that. But yeah, I guess me as an artist, like I'm always trying to find that, like that has always been like a challenge for my career is like finding as a woman and like kind of like I'm kind of my acts are a little bit like sexier to like really be acknowledged to what like the art is and the technique and having like the skill to like bring something to the table that is sexy but it's classy and it's not about the sexy side of it. That's just like a bonus of the art, you know what I mean? So that's something that like is seems to be good, pretty good now. Like the acts I have are pretty good, but like I just want to be always acknowledged as an artist, like that isn't, you know, just oh yeah, it's just like oh she's hot or she's sexy or fun to look at. Like oh there's like you know this is like a skilled thing and how can we make it? How can I make my art like something sexy but not that's not the focus of it? So I'm
Yeah.
constantly like trying to that could be a challenge, you know, because I've been in nightlife a lot too. So it's like
I think it also has to do with like the audience, you know, like we were at a place where like the vibes were so good. So I think everybody was like complimenting you, just on how dope it was. And then you had that going with that that guy dancer dude. So you guys had like a, I don't know if he was just part, I don't know if he was with you or he was just part of it, but the duo was really cool because you were up in the air and he was down.
yeah, he was awesome. I actually had just met him that day, but blessings to him and rest in peace because he got in a car accident a couple weeks ago. Um, yes, with his
Uh,
dog, and I think it was during the day. I don't know exactly what happened, but what a nice, amazing man. He came up and offered to help me with my 25-foot aerial rig. He did fire with me. He was such a sweetheart. And that's like part of the reason why I love like performing. You meet other performers that are just like want to make art with you. And they're just like, let's travel, let's do this. And you meet like these awesome people. And he was one of those like super sweet, amazing people just came up like me and my man were there. He helped us. He wanted to fire dance. I was like, don't let me on fire. Okay, it's hot. I didn't listen. He got a couple feet away. And he was awesome. So yeah, a huge blessing to him. A beautiful soul. I was grateful to meet him. And I'm glad you remember that. And yeah,
rest in peace. I wish I knew his family. I have pictures of him, but
yeah, rest in peace. Yeah.
rest in peace to the brother. So what? So you've been going. You're already getting booked. It's already starting to come back for you. It's already here, or
Yeah, well, I have a residency, or I like go down to LA and I work at Penthouse Day Club, which is a big hip hop club in Hollywood, and then I have Berber, which is a Moroccan dinner show in San Francisco. Yeah, and I'm there almost every weekend, or like a lot of weekends. They have a lot of people from Vegas coming up, and it's a fine dining establishment, and it's very classy and cool, and they have very cool acts. Like you get
oh,
your
it's
meals.
those hella super nice
Yeah,
dancing come out.
we have four courses and it's fine dining. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah. I think I've actually been to one. I don't know if it's the same one, but the same kind of one, or in terms of because they were dancing. I think they had red dresses on. They were. It was like they're doing their hips a lot.
was it belly dancing? Yes,
Yeah.
we have belly dancers. We have the best belly dancers in the Bay. They're amazing. Every weekend I get to watch contortionists and work alongside these amazing people. It's pretty dope. And the food is delicious. So I'm there every weekend, and then I work in a lounge.
Right.
What is it?
So you like to eat, right?
Oh, what? Yes. Yes, I love to eat. So yeah, I work at a lounge, Hawthorne, and then I work at a couple other clubs like the Midway and a couple different spots as well. Yeah, that have like more nightlife, and I'll do
Yeah.
aerial there.
Yeah, I lived in LA for 14 years. How's your feeling about the difference between like the Bay and LA?
Yeah, I mean it's different. I grew up in the Bay, then I lived in LA for a while, lived in New York, lived in Vegas, Hawaii also. I love LA. I have a lot of cool friends there that are kind of in the Burning Man community and artists and doing really cool things. So it's always nice to visit and like go down and check out the beach, go to Venice, just do some aerial with some friends. And there's a lot of interesting opportunities down there. So
Yeah,
it's always good.
I, I miss it here and there. I go often still, but there was just, I remember I was trying, have a daughter now, and I remember I was dating this girl that had a kid, and it really stuck with me. He was this really beautiful, great kid, but he walked over a homeless person, and he didn't really meet. He was just like cynical to like, he lived right in downtown LA, and he was just growing up, and he was basically just growing up too fast, even though he was, I mean, literally, he still is the sweetest kid. Luckily, they moved up here, and we broke up. We're cool. They stayed here because it's so much nicer.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I was in Vegas when I got pregnant, and I had lived in LA before that. I was actually working for Cirque du Soleil in Vegas, and then I was like, I got pregnant. I was like, I don't want to live in Vegas, with a kid. And then I was like, I don't want to go back to LA. I was like, you know what, Marin, because Marin in the Bay Area is the best place to raise a kid. It's just so safe. Like it's so beautiful. You have the ocean, you have the beach, but it's like I don't know.
I think it's better actually than living in the city because you still got that nature you can get off to real quick, and then you can jump into the city anytime.
Exactly. Yeah, because I work in the city, and then I'll just like drive there, come back, and then I'm like in the redwoods in the morning.
Dude, yeah, no, there's a lot of cool spots to do photo shoots out there too, right off the ocean too. It's great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it too. I love the whole basically north of that bridge. Once you just get on that, there's a little boring part in between like Marin, and it's right after Petaluma. It's kind of like where you're just getting to Santa Rosa. Sometimes I wish Santa Rosa was where Petaluma is, but then I remember that if it was there when it had its own identity. It kind of needs to have its space because it's growing. Sadly enough, I kind of don't want it to grow, but in a way, it's good, for the more opportunities here.
Yeah. And then we have the wine country and all that. Like I need to tap into that a little bit more. I just went wine tasting for the first time. It's like,
Oh, really?
oh, I'm really late on the boat on this one.
That's crazy.
It was
I
fun though.
appreciate you. Well, you got any shout outs? Anybody you appreciate?
Yeah, my man, he runs a Midway, Chris Kite. He's my baby daddy, and he's awesome. He also runs Camp Question Mark.
What's that?
For Burning Man, it's a underground bass DJ, like stage basically. Like at Burning Man, it's one of the biggest stages for bass music. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, it's awesome. Hopefully next year they'll be doing.
I've never been to Burning Man, girl. I gotta go, especially with my
You
camp.
have to go. It is an experience. You can come out and do interviews and stuff too. And like there's amazing, performers, DJs, like so much art like out there. It's epic.
When?
Yeah. Usually September 1st.
And then it goes to
or the first week.
And it goes for about a week or two, or?
It goes for 1 week in the desert. But yeah, I've been going to that for a while, and also just part of the community, which they have like year-round different like events, and everybody has to provide something. Like if you're in that community, you have to like contribute some way artistically. So like your show or any way you would want to, like with photos or art installations, music, dance, like anything, So it's cool to be part of that. Yeah. For sure.
It might be a dope ass one to come out after the pandemic too. Are they gonna have one?
I don't know. See, the thing is, there's so many new people that are interested in coming, and the way it works is like it's based off of everyone contributing. So it's like I'm a little concerned with all the new people going into it. Like, how are they going to know that you have to like contribute, and how are they going to do that? Because it's not just like a plug and play, like, I don't know if you've been to like EDC or some of these other festivals, you just go and attend and everything is like there for you. You buy food. There's no money there. So
Oh wow.
yeah, you don't buy anything. There's nothing like provided unless all the people that go are providing experiences and music and entertainment, all the things that you want. Like you have to provide for each
Yeah.
other as a community. So it's interesting. Yeah, I think it'll be great though. I think the more the merrier. It's
Oh hell yeah.
you know
For sure, for
I think
sure.
everything's
Anybody else?
about
Anybody else that you're working with? Shout outs. Anybody you want to appreciate?
Jesse. What's up? Jesse from the event that we did. Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh hell yeah, Jesse's the shit, dude. So I was listening. Yeah.
Staff right now, like he's just making it all happen. Like he's like,
The big party. Hell yeah. That was a great fucking right when I got there, I was like, bro, you did it already. Like just so you know it's already a success. So just kick back and enjoy the rest of it.
he's doing a great job. Yeah, Conscious Collective Jesse is who we're talking about in case
Hell yeah.
anybody doesn't know who we're saying. And yeah, there's also Poison Ivy Circus, which is a collective that I've been a part of for the last 3 years. And it provides a platform for all level circus performers and fire dancers and contortionists and clowns to have a space and